Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Chris Archer is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got an ERA under 4. Now, that's not great, and it's not bad either. He's consistent, and he's a very reliable pitcher. So the thing you like about him, give me the ball, I'm going to go get him, and then you get what you get.
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
For the Yankees, center fielder, number 22.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw to first will get Ellsbury as he's gone, trying to bunt his way aboard. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. Coming into the game, he's among the leaders in the AL in stolen bases. Sure, that tells you he has a lot of speed, but what it also tells you is he does a great job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard in this one.
Digging in, Starlin Castro. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Head-to-head against Chris Archer, he's got 8 hits in 20 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the Show. Luis Cessa is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, look, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, look at the ERA. He's struggled most of the season long. He's got to put together some good performances to drive that number down. But I think if he can attack hitters, get the ball down, keep it in the ballpark, he's got a chance to give his team a chance to win this game.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
In there, and it's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they're on a nice little run. Winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, you know what I find interesting about this team and watching this game today? They are really playing strong baseball. They're playing good down the stretch. And
there's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge going back on it to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll get there as he starts the home first with a leadoff triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Malik Smith the next to hit. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Runner at third here, nobody out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. The changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Here's the first pitch to him. Evan Longoria comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Summersgill's a little notorious for having a wide zone. Really frustrating for hitters. I saw one guy turn around at him one day and yell, "Is this a picnic table or is it a plate?" Yeah, he was tossed before he finished the sentence.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Bouncer down the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Now batting, Corey Dickerson. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's set and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. And that retires the side. Rays strand just the one. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So stepping in, Greg Bird. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Head-to-head against Chris Archer, have yielded just a 2 for 12. Hit sharply on the ground. Miller is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at the steady third baseman, Evan Longoria. This guy has been so steady at third since the day he broke into the big leagues. You don't want to hit it his way, particularly when he's playing in Tampa. He just eats it up on that carpet.
Here's Didi Gregorius. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
High in the air into shallow left center. Dickerson's there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding into the box, Matt Duffy. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Softly hit here to the left side. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
That's the seventh game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Now at the plate, Brad Miller. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Into the box now, Michael McHenry. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two 2-0, here it is. Way in front of a great slider that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at shortstop, Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
So striding in, Logan Morrison. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. First pitch of the at-bat. Called strike over the outside corner.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
A 1 pitch on its way. Down and away, ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
1-2. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
2-2 count. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Standing in, Ricky Weeks. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches. And ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
The 1-1 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
1-2. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. It's down for extra bases, and the Yankees have their first hit of the game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's Chase Headley. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 10 home runs and 47 RBIs. strike two.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And here's a ball hit in the air. McHenry has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kiermaier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out.
Mallex Smith.
Digging in to try it again. Mallex Smith. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. One and one. Hit in the air out toward left. Gardner He's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Starlin Castro.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he takes a cold strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Very weakly on the ground. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
0-1. Here it comes. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Here's Archer on 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In now, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
On the ground up the middle, scooped up, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Yanks leave one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson.
Leading off the
He's
fourth
0
inning.
for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and no one will get this one. Here's the 1-2 delivery, and he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch, and he struck him out.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy, a base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And that one right down Main Street. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner going back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Brad Miller.
Striding in once again, Brad Miller. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, we always expect him, if he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But hey, he'll take the 2 singles. Not complaining.
Into the box now, Michael McHenry, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ellsbury's after it. And the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Matt Holliday standing in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Matt Holliday.
First offering on its way. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments.
Now
right here, he
batting.
jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. It looked like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Fouled back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
The 1-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder Aaron
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at bat. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Runner at second here with one man out. That's wide, 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Too high, and it's 3-0. On deck, the dangerous Chase Headley. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
now batting, third baseman Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Runners are at first and second with one away. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. This is hit softly to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Tough slider down low for a strike. Comes set and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
2 down, runners at first and second. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. We'll see Logan Morrison start things off when we come back. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Ready for another chance? Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Logan Morrison.
Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ellsbury on the move. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Ricky Weeks.
Ready now, Ricky Weeks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled at the plate. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Castro. On to first as that'll take care of Weeks for out number 2.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Here's the pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Sixth inning coming up, still zip, zip. Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Starlin Castro.
In there, no balls and a strike. One strike now from Archer. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
The 1-0 delivery. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's another 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. The throw pulls him off the bag. And he's safe. So he moves all the way up to third here. Here it comes, 1-0. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. No runs on one base hit, one error in the inning, and a man left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the sixth, and we still have no score. Ready for it. Another